Yo, 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 yo. We live again. ESP with Dupree. Your boy Dupree and the boy Dom in the building.
Checking in, Red Spirit with the pre, man. Another one for y'all.
We're
We
gonna
on the
go over the
Texas
little
game.
Final Four,
Yes, sir.
college football playoff Final Four. Now I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't catch the first half of the damn Texas and Ohio State game because I was in a dang on meeting. But I got the stats right here. Trying to get my share on real quick. This shit supposed to be public. What's been good, man? What's going on? What's on your mind? How did you like? Did you catch the Final Four?
Yeah, I ain't see the first half either though. I seen like the third quarter and the last little bit of the fourth quarter.
What's your takes on the competitiveness of both games? You think they were competitive games or they were kind of lopsided?
I say the Ohio State Texas was lopsided. I say, I mean, you know how people always gonna compete towards the end, but Ohio State handled business. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
They came out guns blazing. I mean, I knew they were gonna beat them like kill them like that because it
right.
still is. They got a good defense. Defense still gonna hold up. But by those two caliber teams, what 2 touchdown lead? That's you want convincingly. So that was even the game.
Yeah, I expected I think both of them went kind of how I expected, to be honest with you. I expected the Penn State Notre Dame game to be pretty close, pretty hard fought, pretty grimy. They kind of grinded it out. And then I actually thought Texas and Ohio State was going to score more points. I thought that was going to be more of a,
Shootout.
yeah, I thought it was going to be a shootout.
Yeah, I definitely thought more than 28 points.
But they both surprised me with not having a shootout. I mean, in Ohio State and Texas, because that game was like 0-0 for a pretty long time. So them my only takeaways. I was pretty surprised that neither one of them. I mean, they didn't have a shootout.
And defense, man, both of them defense came to play. It's just that Texas offense ain't come to play.
It is almost like it was the right teams in the end.
Yeah,
Although you look at the name, and you like, man, Penn State, Notre Dame, like you look at the names
yeah.
and be like, man, I might want to see that shit. But I'm gonna be honest, that Penn State Notre Dame game, they play some real football. Like
That was a real good game.
it take you back to like old school football where them boys were grinding, hitting, and it wasn't no fancy shit going on. Just line up, smash, hit you in the mouth type football that they played. So that was an
Right.
enjoyable game for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the non football fans say it was a boring game. Nah,
Right,
it was a great game. I
man.
love
That
that
thing
game.
was. Me and my uncle and watching the game. I'm like, man, these boys. I'm talking about them boys hitting. I'm talking about you hear Pat.
Yeah,
Every hit, I'm just like, boy, them boys. Listen, that's one of them. That's one of the most competitive college football games I've seen in a long time. For hard hitting.
yeah, that was a good one.
All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. Penn State, Notre Dame. We just was kind of talking about it. Really good game, like I say, real physical game. Both team defenses came to play. Offenses did what they needed to do to put themselves in a position to win the game on both sides. Uh, the first quarter was 0-0. Then second quarter, Penn State won that quarter 10-3. Notre Dame won the third quarter 7-0, and then Notre Dame won the fourth quarter 17-14. Final score Notre Dame 27, Penn State 24. Riley Leonard was 15 for 23 for 223, one touchdown and two picks. What's crazy about that is he came into the game and he wasn't throwing no interceptions.
Yeah,
He was taking care of the football. Cause my
real
homeboy
good
was asking me, "Hey man, you think I should take a bet on interception?" And I was like, "Neither one of them. Riley Leonard don't really turn the ball over. So he turned the ball over 2 times.
game.
Uh, Notre Dame run. They held Notre Dame running backs in check. Jeremiah Love 11 carries, 46 yards. The quarterback Riley Leonard 18 carries for 35 yards. And nobody else ain't really do nothing significantly. They ended up with 117-yard rushing total as a team. Receiving, that boy Jaden Greenhouse, I didn't know anything about him before that game. That boy went out for 7 catches, 105 yards and a touchdown. And Aeneas Williams, 5 catches, 66 yards. Mitchell Evans, 5 catches, 58 yards. They combined for 267 yards receiving.
They
So,
kept one dimensional though. That's what they want.
right. And that's all it is. And it's crazy when you lose, like Penn State won the turnover.
That's what
They
I'm
won
saying.
the
Once you
turnover
win the
margin.
turnover margin, you're supposed to win the
You're
game.
supposed to win the game. You won a turnover margin and you dominated the run game.
Right.
Because flipping over to Penn State, that this is why they lost the game. Well, I ain't gonna say that's why they lost. That's why they was in the position to lose the game because Drew Aller did not play good at all. I don't know if it was the scheme or what, but he went 12 for 23, 135 yards, and he threw a pick. Just did nothing in the passing game. And we said on this show, I said on this show, I gave Penn State the edge because I felt like they was gonna be able to have the explosive plays through the air
That's
with
what I
their
said.
receivers and the tight end Warren, and then it ended up being Notre Dame. They got the plays in the air. But Penn State ran good on the ground. Nicholas Singleton, 15 carries, 83 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. Katron Allen, 19 carries, 82 yards. He didn't score. And then the only receiver who really showed up is the tight end, who was definitely a first round pick. Tyler Warren had 6 catches for 75 yards. The next closest man was Nicholas Singleton, the running back, with 33. So, and Drew Aller lost a fumble.
See, when you read up some stats, you add up those numbers, you add up those carries, and you do that average.
Right.
20 carries for how many? 80 some yards? Now, come on. You getting like 2 or 3 yards a carry?
Oh, you talking about the running back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Them boy told that Taylor. You know, both of them boys was projected to be top running backs in the draft. They coming back to school, both of them.
Yeah.
Uh, so Penn State wins the turnover battle. Penn State wins the rushing. They dominate on the ground. They shut Notre Dame rushing down, and they was able to run the ball effectively. But them boy was Penn State was 3 for 11 on third down. It was
Yeah.
2 for 2 on fourth down though. But I don't know how you can win a championship or even win a playoff game if you're gonna pass the ball for 135 yards.
You ain't gonna do it.
That's just
You see,
I don't see
you
how
see
you
what
do it
they
on
did? They controlled the game and gave it right on back.
And then even with those poor stats, even as bad as Penn State played, 'cause Penn State dominated the first half. Like
Yeah.
it was complete domination. Notre Dame looked like they were about to get ran off the field. And then the second half, Notre Dame made adjustments. Penn State stayed the same, and Notre Dame took over the second half. Notre Dame looked like a completely different team. Penn State looked like a completely different team on the bad side of Penn State, on the plus side of Notre Dame. But even with that being said, them boys going back and forth toward the end of the game, scoring, not scoring, and then the game tied it. And I want to get your opinion on this because I've been going back and forth with people who claim they know football, and I need somebody else to chime in. The game is tied 24-24, right? Notre Dame got the ball, and Penn State stopped them. So Notre Dame punting. When Penn State catch the punt, it's 50 seconds on the clock, and they're inside their own 20 or
Hmm.
somewhere in there, somewhere between the 20-25 when they catch the punt with 50 seconds left. As a coach, knowing that your quarterback has not played good all game, right? Knowing that you don't have an explosive offense, your offense is really based off of running the ball and play action. With 50 seconds left in a tie game that you should be losing, because Notre Dame had about 2 or 3 possessions in the second half where they should have just put the game away, but they didn't. What's your mindset when you receive when you get that punt with 50 seconds? What would before I tell you what happened and how the game ended? I want to know from a coaching standpoint, if you get that ball 50 seconds on the clock, back them in your own territory, quarterback playing like shit. What would
You
your
ask
approach be?
what I would do.
Right.
I'm just gonna run that damn clock out.
Exactly.
We gonna go to overtime. Fuck that
Exactly.
shit. Ain't no point, bro. I'm not even gonna. You seen the shit with the Georgia game on their own yard line with 42 seconds left, 14 points won.
Right.
Bro, you can't do shit like that. You gotta go ahead and just see what's going on. Okay, as a coach, hey, let's regroup. We can run this clock out. We deep in our own territory. Why force a man to try to make those plays? He can't make it on the opposite side of the goddamn field. So how you gonna do it on his side of the field? You know what I'm
That-
saying? So yeah,
right.
I would run this clock out,
Run the
dog.
ball, get 3 points.
Yeah.
I would. So what I would have did is the same thing you just said. Penn State, we got Tony Jones. Penn State couldn't close the game, but correct,
Yeah.
they couldn't close out the game, and I'm gonna tell y'all why they couldn't close out the game is because you get the ball with 50 seconds left, right, and then you got of course Notre Dame got some timeouts, right? Notre Dame got some timeouts, so you got to be a little smart. You don't want to give them the ball back too quick, right? But 50
Yeah.
seconds left on the clock. So okay, we gave the scenario. So they get the ball. The first play, the running back go for 12 yards in
Yeah.
the first down, right?
Yeah.
So now after the 12 yards in the first down, the clock stopped with 40 seconds left. Now it's 40 seconds left. So I'm screaming at the TV. I'm like, go ahead and take your knees. If I'm a coach, it's 40 seconds
Yeah.
left.
You got the first down.
Take the knee. We finna go to OT. Let's regroup. We shouldn't even be in this position. But as a coach now, I'm like, okay, let's regroup. We're in a good position. Let's go to OT and try to win this thing.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker called a passing play. The very next play. So he called a passing play. Now it ain't on the coach that drew all the through a dumb ball, right? But
Yeah.
it's on the coach for calling a passing play. You should have
Put him
been
in that
in
position.
Neil position.
Yeah. You put him in that position to make that dumb play.
And isn't it this dude rolled left, nothing there, and then force the ball back across the field, middle of the field, which is the number one rule they teach you in part one. Don't never roll to one side of the field and throw back across the field. He throw back across the field, it's the pick. Know the name, get the ball, run the clock out, kick it in, win the field goal. I'm just like, why not
And
go
that
to
ain't
go to
coaching.
OT?
That ain't coaching. I don't know what it is.
Well, I've been talking to people who saying you trying to win the game. I'm like, win
Yeah,
what game?
that's why you going to overtime. You trying to win the
Exactly.
game.
It's not like they got Ohio State offense or
Right,
Texas offense or Oregon offense where it's like 3 plays and you cross the 50.
right. The only how I'm doing that dumb shit he did if I'm actually playing a video game.
Right.
Real life,
Right.
man, I'm playing chess, dog. I'm moving with a strategy. I
Right.
see these dudes struggling. We're gonna have a TV break. We're gonna go to overtime, so we're gonna have a little time to talk. So I'm gonna pull my quarterback to the side. We're gonna talk. We finna get this win.
And you got to think about going to overtime plays to your advantage because Penn State had Notre Dame took the momentum and then Penn State got the momentum back.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get the momentum back, you go to OT. Now you playing on a shorter field, which plays to Penn State strength because you want to run the ball. So OT, you get the ball inside the 25. You can run the
Exactly.
ball.
All coaching
I'm just
all
like,
strategy. Yeah. And that what been working for you. But
man, I
man,
talk to so many people who keep saying, "Oh no, you got to try to win a couple plays and you in field goal range." Like, man, not with that. Y'all just thinking, yeah, yes, you're right, right? Logically thinking in football, if you got 50 seconds and timeouts, that is more than enough time to put yourself in a position to win the
yeah.
game. It's not a smart decision when your offense has already been playing like shit, your quarterback been playing like shit, and that's not your offense to get far in small in big chunks. That's not the staple of your
Mhm.
offense. So why even you ain't did the shit the whole second half is the reason why it's a tie game anyway. And you think you're gonna miraculously do this shit the last
Do
50 seconds of the game don't make no fucking sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
was just
just
like, bro, ain't no way. And then the other side of that is I was like before the game started, I was like, man, I'm gonna try something. I put $10 bet that the game go to OT. And just so happened you get down to the end of the damn game and they about to go to OT. So I'm a little pissed because my bet ain't going through.
I heard that. Well, I heard that. Yeah.
Well, $120, bro. If y'all just go to OT, out your boy $120 up on the
Easy.
$10 bet.
Mhm.
So fuck you, James Franklin, you
Yeah, that was
idiot.
sick. Yeah, that was sick.
But nah, credit to Notre Dame though. Notre Dame played their ass off. Um,
Yeah, they got that fight. That's one thing they showed me. They got that fight in them, so it should be a good game next
I,
game.
I still think I don't know. I don't want to discredit Notre Dame, uh, but they're not like a really good. I don't want to say that they're not an impressive football team. I ain't gonna say they're not a good football team. They're a really good football team. I don't want to say that they're
But
not
I
in
mean,
a
they not impressive. Look, they won this game with two turnovers. They won the last game with Riley Leonard throwing a total of 90 yards.
right,
They impressive. They
right.
find ways to win.
When I
But
say impressive, I mean as far as explosive plays.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Eye
they
contact numbers,
methodically
arms,
they play
deep
old school
arms. You know what I'm
football.
saying?
Yeah, they
Highlight
play old
plays.
school
You
football.
ain't really get too much out of that another game. You want to
Right.
take some good football.
Yeah, they play like them old Georgia and LSU games, the old Alabama LSU games when they used to play 9-3, 9-6, them
Yeah,
kind of games because you can't score on them and they not gonna score either because they offense so bland. But I mean that's a hell of a run. I mean they lost to Northern Illinois early in the season.
yeah,
Everybody wrote them off, and now them boys in the national championship game, so I can't take nothing from them.
no
They
boy.
just it's nothing about them that's gonna say I'm gonna pick them to win.
Yeah,
Like I ain't picking Notre Dame to beat unless somebody like they even with,
yeah.
which takes us to. I felt like no matter who won the Penn State Notre Dame game, neither one of them could beat
Yeah,
Texas or Ohio State. It ain't
I
matter
agree.
really matter who came off that side. I don't think neither one of them could beat them anyway.
I
But
agree.
hats off to Marcus Freeman, uh, especially because I can't stand Brian Kelly, and Brian Kelly left Notre Dame because I guess he felt like he couldn't win the national championship there, compete with the SEC,
Yeah.
and his Marcus Freeman headed to the Natty. All right, so Notre Dame advancing to the national championship, which is new channels for them because they usually get their ass whooped when they're in the bowl games in the playoff.
Yeah.
But they're super athletic on defense, super physical, great play calling on defense. I'm assuming Marcus Freeman calling the defense. That's how he got the job from his defensive coordinator days. But so that's your national champion on one side. The other game was Texas and Ohio State. What's your thoughts on that one?
Ohio State, total domination. Thought it was gonna be like we say. I thought it was gonna be a little more high scoring. I thought way more than 28 points. I thought at least like in the 40 range. You know what I'm saying? But I knew Texas was gonna get beat convincingly though, because
Right.
they just where it's at. And Ohio State handled business like they did. Texas had a little push towards the end, but you know them all be like garbage minutes because the game over, man. So Ohio State dominated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I definitely thought it was gonna be like a 35, 30. But I don't even know if you wrote our scores down, but I thought it'd be like 35, 35, 40
Okay,
something, or
yeah, you know
35
what I did?
something.
I did write all that stuff down.
But I think it's still like I say, it was a slow start to the game. Neither team could run the ball. Will Howard threw for 20. He was 24 out of 33 for 289, a touchdown and a pick. Quinn Ewers was 23 out of 39, 283, two touchdowns and a pick. Neither team could run the ball. Trayvon Henderson had 6 carries for 42 yards. Judkins had 9 carries for 36 yards. And then on Texas side, Wisner had 17 carries for 46 yards. And Jaden Blue had 4 carries for 16 yards. Neither team can run the ball.
No.
And it came down to what quarterback play. And if you,
What did that play?
I mean, Quinn Ewers threw 2 touchdowns and they still lost.
And both of them
They,
threw a pick.
now, I got to give Texas a ton of credit. And I've seen some people on the internet trying to make it look like it's a bad thing that Texas bracketed Jeremiah Smith because they pretty much shut Jeremiah Smith down. Nobody on this planet thought that was possible, but he had one catch for 3 yards.
Mm.
And what they did was somebody put the shell of the defense that they ran. They ran like a 3-man bracket. It was like always somebody underneath, always somebody over the top, and always somebody to the inside leverage
Yeah.
of him.
No, yeah.
But that's how you got to guard him. Because I was saying that about Oregon. I'm watching the game with Oregon, and Oregon stayed in solo man the whole game, and I'm like, why not? You put somebody like that, you put one over the top and one underneath at the least against a
Mhm.
cat like that. You don't just play man and just hope that your player wins some matchup because you're not going to guard Jeremiah Smith 1-on-1. So they
Yeah.
bracketed Jeremiah, and then Carnell Tate went 7 catches for 87 yards. Henderson had that one screen pass right before half for 75 yards. That changed the game too. Texas had just tied the game, and then they got that screen pass out of there. And Ibuka had 5 catches for 51 on Ohio State side. Texas side, they spread the ball around a lot. Jaden Blue, 5 catches for 59 yards from the running back spot. Golden, 2 catches, 51 yards. Him only had 42 yards on 2 catches. Wisner had 6 catches, 42. DeAndre Moore had 4 catches for 31 yards. Silas Bowling 1 catch for 24, and Wingo 1 catch for 22. So it really, nobody really wowed you in the stat category either. Um, and I was just surprised it wasn't no. I thought it was gonna be some fireworks. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be 4th of July fireworks out there. But I guess if you want to give the edge, I think Texas still played well enough to win the game, even though they lost by 2 touchdowns. I think they played well enough, good enough to win. Like I said, you shut down arguably the best receiver in the country. You held a running game to 81 yards total.
Yeah.
You get a turnover. Your quarterback throw for 2 touchdowns. Obviously, you couldn't run the ball either. They only had 58 yards on the ground on Texas side, and you still find a way to lose. So I think a game like that, you got to look at them little small plays here and there. Like I said, that screen pass right before half was a big swing of momentum, and then the rest of it is coaching. Because
Mhm.
when you that close, that game that tight, and you lose, is usually coaching. And Quinn Ewers is not it.
Not it.
He not it. Even that little stupid ass pick he threw toward the end of the game, where he kind of just like nonchalantly threw the ball over the middle. Then he
Oh yeah.
dapped up. Then he dapped up Sawyer from Ohio State, which is his old roommate. It just rubbed me the wrong way watching it. It's just like, bro, you got a chance to go to the national championship game, and you threw a pick, and you tapping your old roommate on the shoulder. Like you talked to him after the game over, but I just don't feel like, I don't know. I just don't. People try
He
to tell
wanted
me
to.
all year, stop believing in Quinn Ewers. I did until the end, and he not it.
I gave up on him last year.
He not it. I had faith in him, man. I ain't gonna lie, I really, really had faith in him. But yeah, all the big games he played like shit.
Mhm. Straight height. That's all he is.
Now I don't know if you've seen it, but it's rumored that he's not projected to go high in the draft.
Not even second round. They say.
And, and they saying that Ohio State, Bama, Georgia, I'm missing somebody, is all interested in him, and he's reportedly had got $6+ million on the table if he
Yeah.
transferred.
They say he had made more money in college than in the league.
That's
I
why
know he.
Carson Beck did it.
Yeah, I know he gonna
Carson,
stay.
Carson Beck took that $4 million to go chill in Miami for a year.
Exactly. That boy getting paid more than George Pickens. Boy, George Pickens in the league.
Hmm.
It's
All right,
crazy.
so what? So we got Ohio State knocking off Texas, setting up Texas. I mean, I'm sorry, Texas. Ooh,
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State, Notre Dame national
Louisiana.
championship.
Mhm.
Oh, I think that's a rival. Ain't Notre Dame and Ohio State a rival?
Oh no. I just
Cause
know it's gonna be now. Riley Leonard been showing his little toughness, but I just think it's gonna be too much for their. I mean, for his ass, boy.
so who you picking? Now the ESPN matchup predictor got it close. It got
What they
it's
do?
50. Yeah, it's 55.4% Ohio State, and 44.6 Notre Dame.
Mm. Yeah, that's really cool.
I don't give a
Yeah,
damn what ESPN say. I'm taking Ohio State plus whatever points it is because they're gonna beat the
yeah,
shit out of them boys.
I think they're gonna win by at least two, two
Two
touchdowns,
touchdowns, two
17
touchdowns
points.
to seven, anywhere from two touchdowns to 17 points. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
I just don't see, and there's no knock on Notre Dame. And I said I was gonna take the spread, Ohio State with the spread on Facebook, and the guy was like, Notre Dame got the defense, and I ain't taking no credit away from Notre Dame defense. Their defense is top tier. They elite. Um, but I think Ohio State got too many weapons,
yeah,
and
man.
and Notre Dame offense. I just because Ohio State defense is better than Penn State defense, and Penn State and Georgia defense shut Notre Dame offense down. They neither one of them just ain't making enough plays on offense to win the game. So when I look at this matchup, I'm like, okay, I know the last two games you played against good defenses, your offense got shut down.
Right.
So now you're going to play against an even better defense,
Come
and your offense gonna
on.
get shut down. And I
With
trust
better
Ohio State
offense.
offense to make plays.
Oh yeah. Oh man. It's just gonna be too much, bro. You see, you just said they best receiver, one catch 3 yards last game, they still won. But they got too much over there.
Too
It
much.
just, I say not taking no credit from Notre Dame. It's just that Ohio State got too much, bro. They're not gonna be able to contain all that. You see
I
what they
agree.
just did to
What you
everybody.
think the score gonna be?
Oh, I'm gonna go. Shit, I'm gonna go. It might be more 31-17.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go like I don't want to disrespect Notre Dame. I'm gonna go like 35-10.
Man,
And if they get 17, it'll be 35-10, and then with like 2 minutes left, and they'll Notre Dame will get one last touchdown type shit.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna garbage man.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be close. Um, I don't even know. I don't really know. I don't even know if Notre Dame DBs and secondary. I don't know how good their secondary is because they haven't played against quarterbacks yet that can threaten them. You get what I'm saying? Like Drew Oliver was supposed to do it, but he couldn't do it. Obviously, Gunnar Stockton, first time ever starting, he couldn't do it. Will Howard is not that great. I'm not a Will Howard fan, uh, but he was just able to throw for almost 300 yards on Texas defense. They got one of the best defenses in the country. So I hope Notre Dame got 4, 5 cornerbacks because they're gonna need all of them. Because
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
shit,
saying. Too
them
much,
weapons
man.
Ohio State bringing to the table, it's gonna be. I'm taking Ohio State with the point.
Yeah,
That's the easy bet. I'm not even questioning it. I may even add some points to it because I want to get a bigger payout. But
yeah.
I'm definitely on the Ohio State thing, on the Ohio State side of it. Matter of fact, let me look at the before we get out of here. Let me look at the spread, and
Yeah,
so
what you
we
got
can
to
see.
say?
The
That's like
spread right now is 8.
8.
Mm,
Definitely taking.
I might take that thing up to 14. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get yeah, 'cause, yeah, they definitely covering that 8 all day.
Yeah, they're gonna cover that 8. They're gonna cover that 8 in my sleep. Now if you do 10,
Yeah,
oh shit, 9.5 will be plus 100. That's in the positive. But I'm probably gonna do 14 just because I feel like it. But yeah, the spread right now 8. They're gonna cover that easily. That's not even a debate. But I need to go ahead and place that bet before it go up too.
yeah. I can so
But
see
yeah,
what
that's
it
all. That's the national championship game. Notre Dame, Ohio State, Martin Luther King Day,
going
seven
down.
thirty, live on TV. You got anything else you want to cover, bro, before we get out of here? I ain't gonna hold you up too much. I know it's late tonight.
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. Till we get back after this game and see what happens.
All right. I want to leave y'all on that. I don't know if you seen Jerry Jones talk to Dion.
Yeah,
He talked to Dion about the head coaching job. I don't think Dion gonna take it. I hope he don't take it because college football need him, and I think the impact he have on college football players is gonna be better than what he have in the NFL. But
mhm.
I seen a trade proposal where Dallas could. It obviously the Tennessee Titans got to agree, but it was them sending Dak Prescott to the Titans. The Titans sending them the number one pick and like three other picks, and they were saying in that scenario, the
Boy,
Cowboys draft Shador, get Dion to be the coach, and you got prime time in Dallas.
I don't like that, but boy, I'll be on board for that.
Man, listen, I used to be a Cowboy fan. I left with Dez Bryant. But if they get Dion over there, I slide on back. I slide on back. I fuck with Dion. I hope he don't take it though, but I think coaching the Dallas Cowboys that you played for, whether they've been winning or not, they one of the biggest franchises, you know what I'm saying, in the world. You're gonna go down in history just for being there. And the
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to coach your son there at the same place that
Yeah,
you played,
man, come on, man,
man.
that'd be good, bro.
And you can get shallow. You ain't gotta
Yeah,
stress about him.
I would say that. I was gonna
Right.
say he's
The,
gonna get shot for easy.
the
Hold on,
hard
yeah.
part is trying to figure out how you can get Shadua. And if they could, and they said that Dion did release a statement saying that after talking to Jerry Jones, he just feel like he loved the community, he loved Colorado, he loved what they got, he loved what they building. You know what I'm saying? But he got a lot of respect for Jerry, and he appreciate him. So as of that statement, it sounds like he's saying I ain't taking it. But
It sounds like he's saying, to me, it sounds like he said it's an opportunity, and if they come at me and say we can draft your son, he
right,
gone.
I think
But
if
he,
if
but
if I was Dallas, I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones told him that. And then like the other side of that would be Jerry Jones gonna have to move out of the way because we all know Dion is not gonna operate nowhere where he can't operate how he want to operate. That's number
yeah,
one. So if you ain't finna let me operate how I want to operate, I can stay in Colorado because I got all the power. I do what the hell I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. Everybody move to my beat. If you're not gonna let me come in your organization and you got to let me everybody move to my beat, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do it.
definitely.
Because you do that and then burn the relationship that y'all got. Like what I'm saying, like how they like I don't want to work for my homeboy because we may not, what I'm saying, may mess our friendship up type shit. So he like me and Jerry cool. I'd rather stay over here, you stay over there. That way we can keep our relationship. But I think if Jerry come to him and say, "Boy, we got the deal in place with the Tennessee Titans,"
Out of them.
he out of there,
You can't be mad at them.
out of there.
Yes, sir.
But all right, man, we're gonna let y'all go. We ain't gonna stay on there too late tonight.
All right, man. You chill
National
out.
championship game, Martin Luther King night, Monday, January 20th, 7:30, Notre Dame, Ohio State. Go Buckeyes.
Tune in, man. We're still with the free. King
We
City.
out.
All right.